My name?
Yeah.
Louis Schulteis.
Okay. Explain about yourself. Like, just explain you.
Well, I'm 73 years old. I'll soon be 74 in March. 2 days away.
Okay.
On the 15th of March.
Well, happy early birthday.
Happy birthday to me.
Yeah. Alright. Explain more about yourself. Yeah.
Well, here's the story about me. I'm 73 years old, and I never thought I would have Parkinson's disease. But in 1961, when I was approximately 62 years old, I was going up to the lake and I noticed my arm was shaking. And I didn't know what was wrong. And so, after a while, it shook more and it shook more. And I went to the doctor, and he said, you need to see a specialist in this area. Specialist was a neurologist.
Yeah.
He works on the head. He works on your brain. And he said it was Parkinson's disease. And I read up on Parkinson's disease a little bit and found out it was not a fun thing to go through.
Yeah.
And so I had a second opinion, and over in Toledo, Ohio, took Dr. Elmer, and Dr. Elmer is a teacher about Parkinson's disease to young doctors. He said, yes, it was Parkinson's disease. So I read up some more on it, and I found out, again, it was not a fun thing to go through. But what Parkinson's disease does, it affects the brain, it affects your nervous system, it affects your legs, you can't walk, it affects your arm, and right now my hand shakes a little bit. I'm a little bit nervous talking to you girls, but I shouldn't be, but I am. But 2 years ago, I had brain surgery where they drilled, well, first of all, they put a mask on your head. Yeah, it was a mask, it was a real hard mask.
Yeah.
And then they drilled holes in my skull. Which hurt me real bad, to hold my head still on the operating table so I didn't move around. Then they drilled a hole in my head that was about the size of a nickel.
Yeah.
And then they put electrodes down into my brain, and I was awake all this time, and my hands were shaking like this. And as soon as they put the electrode in my head and they hit a right spot, my hands would stop shaking. That does is stops my shaking immensely. Now, if I didn't have that, I would be going like this.
Yeah.
Okay? Uncontrollably. I couldn't control it. So that has helped me quite a bit. That was 2 years ago I had that. Well, as time goes by, I find myself, I'm unable to walk, and I used to be an athlete that rode a bicycle a couple 100 miles in a day's time.
So that's actually my next question. Is that what you miss the most? I said, what's the thing you miss most about being Parkinson's free?
Well, one of the things that I miss most would be my ability to drive and my ability to write and my ability to cycle like I used to cycle.
Mm-hmm.
Cycling is not the most important thing, but to me, driving is important and writing was important, and I can't do either one. I can't do any of those things. Okay, Audrey.
Do you need assistance with normal things in life, such as like walking?
The walking is very hard. This disease has taken away my body mass in my legs, and I can't walk a half a block. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 12 jars of medicine.
How many do you take
One
a
a
day?
day.
One a day?
Wow.
Mhm.
Here, can you
I spend on my medicine, I spend $12,000 a year.
Oh, wow. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, it is.
What is sleeping like?
Sleeping, I sleep for about 4 hours a night, and then I can't sleep anymore, and then I take my cat naps during the day. That's the best I could do. If I get in the car someplace, I'll fall asleep right away. Now, you'll see my eyes closed right now. That goes with Parkinson's disease. I take 5 shots in the upper eyelid and 5 shots of Botox in my lower eyelid. On both sides, it helps me keep my eyes open. They're not working as well as I'd like. So in April, I have to go back and have the shots all done again, and it does hurt when they do that.
So what are your how are your 5 senses?
Isn't there a taste?
Can you
I
taste
can
well?
taste quite well, yes. Can you see how fat I am? That tells you right there that I can eat pretty good. Danielle,
Hi.
how are you?
I'm good.
What are you doing here anyway?
I'm interviewing you.
Oh, okay.